ashamed to say it, but I've lived here all my life, and I heard about the Cahokia Mounds all my life, and I've never been here. And once I got here, I'm amazed at how vast this area is, and it's such a small fraction of what used to be here. When I was a kid, we used to find arrowheads all the time, probably because of this. This is Cahokia Mounds, and it's the largest prehistoric Indian community in America north of Mexico. So it's kind of important. Here's some information on it. You can see how huge it was. This right here is that. And it's got stairs. I think you can see the people walking around to the path. Stairs that go all the way up to the top. I know people who do this for exercise. It doesn't look like much, I guess, if you're from like the Rockies, but from the front, I mean, it really is impressive. And on here, this is the Mississippi. It was just huge. At least 120 mounds of different sizes. It was burial. A lot of it was burial grounds. But I mean, it was a community. The largest prehistoric Indian community in America, north of Mexico. And they did all kinds of trade up and down the river. Here's where we are, but I mean, there were mounds all up and down the river. It's pretty darn cool. I wish that I was in good enough shape to take some of these trails. I drove around and I can't get over how just huge this area is. There's a big building. There's Betty. Say hi, Betty. Not that building. Well, you can't see it from here. I wish it was open, but it's really early in the morning right now. But they have like a museum that I'm going to have to go to. I may wait around or come back or something. It's like 2 miles, 5 miles from where I lived, where I was raised. And I'm part Native American. I've known about this all my life. I've even read up on it and realized how, huge it was. Important, huge, I mean. But I'd never been here. My bad. It's another plus on this lifestyle, because I'm getting out more. But I'm really glad I had to share it. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the mounds. That's Monk's Mound, it's called. That's a big one. That's the big one. But if you look over there across the highway, there's one behind those trees that's pretty big. Right there. There's this one. There's a little one over there. There's a bunch back there. They're just everywhere. Anyway, that's the history lesson for today, kiddos, for Illinois. If you're ever in the area, you should go to the museum. I mean, it's a huge building, and from what I've seen online, it's a pretty cool museum too. But there's a lot of history here if you're a history buff. There's a lot of history, and I remember when I was a kid, there was more of these mounds. They tore down a lot of them for progress, progress. A lot of it was torn down before they realized what was going on and protected the rest of it. I don't know what those wooden things are. I was hoping the sign would say But it doesn't. But there's another one back further too. Couldn't possibly be left over from way back then. I mean, they had to build it as a replica, I would think, of something. But it's cool looking, whatever it is. I'm curious. Okay, well, have a nice day. Bye.